Hey everyone, it's Hannah, and today I'm going to be doing a first impressions and review on two new Maybelline products, like brand new. They just hit America like maybe a week ago or two. They've been in Canada for a little longer, but they recently just came out in America. So I'm really excited to do a review on these two new products. The two products that I got was their new Big Eyes Mascara from the Falsies line and the new Color Tattoo Pure Pigment. So I just got these two products. I just got one pigment and then just the mascara. And yeah, I'm really excited about both of these. I found mine at Walmart. I also saw them at Walgreens, but at Walgreens, like, the mascara was $10 and at Walmart it was $7. And then the pigment was $8 at Walgreens and at Walmart it was $6. So I'd maybe try checking out Walmart if you see that, like, Walgreens or CVS, I don't know, but I know Walgreens was more expensive. So yeah, that's just what I found out. And first, I'm very excited about this mascara, but I'm going to start off with the pigment first. And I got the color Improper Copper. So let's go in and we're going to open it up. This is the packaging. It's from the Color Tattoo line, just like the cream eyeshadows. And it just says Maybelline Color Tattoo Pure Pigments. Just a lot like the packaging on the Color Tattoos cream eyeshadows. And then it has, let's see, I haven't even opened these yet, of course, since it's first impression. So we're going to open this up, this little thing to help not spill it, and then I just sort of spilled it. So it has a sifter, which of course it needs since it's a pigment and it's loose. And I heard that actually if you wear the color tattoos underneath of the pigments, that it really helps the color and stuff. So this is the color. I'll now do a swatch. So and then I shall do a swatch. So that's lightly. That's not a lot of product. If I got more product on my hand, it would sort of make it better. But this is the color. They had tons and tons of colors. Well, they had about maybe, I want to say 10 to 12. They had neutrals, but they also had a lot of bright colors too, like purples and teals and blues and yellow and stuff like that. But I decided to get a neutral color. And so they're very shimmery, but they just look like that. And now I'm going to actually apply it to my eyelid. I'm going to get a little bit out. And on one eye, I'm going to do it just the pigment. I have no primer on or anything. And then on the other eye, I'm going to put the Barely Branded Color Tattoo underneath it to see just how it works better, so you get both looks, I guess. And so I shaped it up a little, and now the pigment is out. So I'm just going to take an eyeshadow brush, and on my left eye, just apply it regularly. Actually, when you put it on your actual eye, it's actually not as shimmery at all. It's actually just has a little bit of shimmer. But when I swatched it, it had a lot of shimmer. Well, now you can start to see. Now, I'm going to apply the Color Tattoo underneath. And now I'm going to apply the pigment on top of it. We're just going to see how the two different ones work. A lot of fallout, but that's just because it's a pigment. Okay, so on this side I just have the pigment by itself. I'll do close-ups and pictures too. And then on this side I have it with Barely Branded Color Tattoo underneath it. And I can tell already that when I have the Color Tattoo underneath it, it has a lot more shimmer than just the regular, but that's also because the Color Tattoo has some sparkle in it as well. So it just really helps pick that up, and it goes on, it's more sparkly. Basically the only difference is that it has more shimmer, but we're going to see how it lasts. So we're going to go into the mascara. So a little bit about this mascara. It is from the Falsies brand, which I actually have never tried the Falsies mascara, even though I know a lot of people have and a lot of people have liked it. I've never tried that mascara, so I don't really know how it's going to work with that one. But I've tried Colossal, and right now what I've been using is the Waterproof Mega Plush for summer. And this is the Falsies Big Eyes Mascara, and I actually got it in waterproof since it is summer and I want to have waterproof. But if I really like it, then I'm going to pick it up in the regular formula as well. And this actually, what's cool about it is that it has two brushes, so it's double-ended. It has a brush up here, and then a lower lash brush too for your lower lashes. So upper lashes, lower lashes, and it says lift upper lashes and magnify lower lashes for a 360 false lash effect. It's supposed to make the result eyes look dramatically bigger, wide open, and a true eye-popping glam. No smearing, no clumping, no flaking. So we're going to test that out too, make sure it doesn't smear, it doesn't flake, and I'm actually going to go swimming a little later, so I'll actually see the waterproof version if it's actually waterproof. So I'm going to pop this baby open. That's the packaging there. And we're going to go straight into this and just put it on. Okay. It's a pretty big tube. It brush here. Here's the little brush. I'll do a close up for your lower lashes, and then this container, and then you have your upper. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. Okay, I thought I was gonna open a different way. Upper lashes brush in this tube. So like the two tubes are here, and then the brushes are in here. Okay, I didn't know that was gonna happen like that. Okay, so we're gonna start with our upper lashes. I don't have any mascara on right now. I just have the pigments that you saw me put on, and I didn't curl my lashes either. I'm not going to do that either. We're just going to go straight in and apply this baby, and it's in Very Black. That's the color. Okay, it's a little clumpy, not too bad though. Oh my gosh, it lengthens more than anything. Definitely a lot of lengthening going on. We're going to do on top. Okay, as I start to brush it through more, it gets a lot clumpier there, but I'm just going to let that dry, and we'll do the lower lashes real quick. And then, so we're going to take the little Sign Now brush for lower lashes, and I actually usually don't put mascara on my lower lashes just because my lower lashes are already sort of thick enough and long enough for me, but I'm going to try it for this. So we're going to apply to our lower lashes, and it looks great on the lower lashes. It looks really good. The lower lash brush is great. And now I'm actually just going to go and try a second coat on the top lashes, which I usually don't do, but I know a lot of people like it, so I'm going to do it for you all who like to do 2 coats. So the second coat I let dry a little bit, and it's clumping up more. Okay, definitely really dramatic. I'm going to do this eye now. So, this eye has 2 coats. This eye has 1. And one thing I did notice is it got sort of clumpy. It's not too bad, but it got sort of clumpy when I was really trying to work through it. Another thing I noticed is it really, when you're applying it, it may just be me, you know, like how I work with it, but one thing I noticed is it got a lot of mascara on my lid, so I'm just going to try to wipe it away without wiping away the pigment that we just applied. But even on the lower lashes, it got some mascara under the lashes, so I wasn't too thrilled about that. So we'll see how it stays up with me flaking wise and stuff, smearing. That's how it is right now. It is about 5 o'clock. It's sort of late in the day. It's about 5 o'clock, and I'm going to see how it wears out for the next 5 hours or so. And then I'll let you all know how I like the pigments, how those work out, and the mascara, because I'm also going to go swimming. So we'll see. I heard the pigments are actually sort of waterproof too. That out, and I will get back to you all in a few hours. Okay, so it's been about an hour and 45 minutes. It's now 6:47 almost. I put it on at 4. And I'm basically just giving you an update on the eyeshadow because the mascara is still going good. I'll just give you a few things that I thought about that first. I put a second coat on this one as soon as I turned the camera off because I didn't like having one like thicker than the other. So I put another coat on this side. And since I waited a little longer on this eye, it didn't get as clumped as this eye, which is super clumpy now. One thing I know about the mascara though is that it curls very well. I didn't even curl my eyelashes before, and as you can see, they look really curled up and they're facing upwards. So definitely that works good, and I guess that's needed for the big eyes effect. So even if you curl your eyelashes, then I'm sure it'll be super up there and curled. Loose pigment, the Pure Pigment, This eye definitely has faded a little bit. There's no shimmer, basically. It's matte, even though this eye is super shimmery. This is the eye that I put the Barely Branded underneath, and to tell you the truth, I like the color. I like the look of the no color tattoo underneath, but if you want it to be a little bit sparklier and still bright, like pigmented, then I recommend using a color tattoo or cream eyeshadow or base underneath. But this eye has it just on its own, and I actually like that look. I like it because it's sort of matte. Now that an hour and 45 minutes has gone by, but if I don't want the shimmer but I want it to last longer, I'll probably just put like an eyeshadow primer or something underneath next time I wear it. But I'm gonna go in the water in a second, go swimming, and I'll check back to you all when I'm done with. Hey guys, so as you can see, I just got out of the pool. My hair's all wet and stuff, and the time is about 8 o'clock. So it is now, I've now had this makeup on for 4 hours. You can see the pigment is basically gone. There's a little bit left, as you can see, on this eye, which was just the pigment eye. And then on this side, there's a little bit left, which had the color tattoo underneath. This definitely, you can still see more color. It's still a little bit on there. And I'll say I about swam for 30 minutes, and I touch my eyes a lot when I swim too, so that could have, resulted in rubbing off. But it still stayed pretty good. I mean, it's barely there, so it's not, the pigment isn't waterproof like the color tattoos. But it's stayed on till then, and it's still on a little bit, so I know this is going to last all day. I'm going to wear it tomorrow and see how it lasts through the whole day of just regular wearing it. So my final thoughts on the pigment is that I personally really like it. I probably won't get more just because I buy them from NYX as well. I have 2 little NYX pigments that I use as well. But, I really like this. I think it's great. It is a little bit of a hassle since it's loose pigment, It's not like just a pressed eyeshadow that you can just dig your brush into. You have to be a little bit more delicate with it and more specific. It's not good for traveling because it'll get everywhere if it spills or something, but it gives really great color, and you can mix it with other shadows and stuff, and I like mixing pigments with my foundation. I think it's great if you love pigments. The only other pigments I know of is the NYX ones, so it's great because there's not a lot of pigments in the drugstore. And yeah, so if you like pigments, or if you've never tried one, but you want to try one, but you don't want to buy like a MAC pigment, I think this is a great one to start off with. There's tons of different colors, and I really like it. As for the mascara, which is a little bit more in detail of how I like it and stuff, I really like it. It stayed on okay as I swam. It's still on there. It still looks like I'm wearing mascara. Just the only thing is, as I get in close it stayed on for 4 hours without smudging or flaking off or anything, and I'm going to wear it all day tomorrow too. Non-natural look, hence the name Falsies. It's supposed to look like you're wearing false eyelashes. It's not exactly like that, but it's pretty close. It gives pretty dramatic lashes, as you saw when I first applied it. And let me tell you, I love the concept of the smaller brush. I think it's awesome. It's great if you just need a lower lashes. It didn't smudge under my eyes, which is crazy because it had it on my lower lashes too, so that's great. And yeah, I really like this, so maybe I'll buy the regular version when it comes more fall and winter and I don't need waterproof. But as for now, I'm going to be loving this mascara. I'll keep letting you guys know how I like these. Of course, if I like them more, they'll be in favorites videos and recommendations and tutorials. So yeah, you'll probably see these products a little bit more. And if you checked out any of the new Maybelline products and you liked them or didn't like them, tell me below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Make sure to subscribe. Bye!